Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode. So this is a very special episode. This is our 10th one of this series, which I'm very excited for. And right now I am flying to the nether fortress that we found yesterday, and you might notice that it looks a lot different. Oh, does it look a lot different? And by yesterday I mean last episode. I'll get that right sometime. I know what you're thinking. How does it look different? The fortress looks the same to me. Oh, but it's not. Look at this. I have dug the entirety of this down and then covered it in slabs. I got rid of almost every netherrack block. There's still a few up above, and I left this at lava level so it would look a little bit better. But boy, does it look grand. So there's no spawnable spaces there or there where there was last night, or last episode I should say. It is looking pretty grand. So I'm sure there's probably still a few caves up in the ceiling that mobs can spawn on, but for the most part, this place is all ready to be turned into a farm. And I know I probably should have done mob conditioning after building the farm, but like I couldn't help myself. It's just such a perfect fortress. I just had to go and make sure I did that first. And I must say, I have not really got any more skulls since I recorded yesterday. Well, I got one more skull, but I haven't been trying to kill these guys since we found this fortress because it's just so good. I was just focusing more on getting the fortress built up and everything. So we have a total of 6 skulls now. So we can get 2 beacons, which I'm also excited for. And we're going to be using emeralds as the beacon base, so that way we can get. Well, I'll have to farm them up, but that'll be better than using iron or gold, so we can save all that. But this place will also be a gold farm and a blaze rod farm by the time I'm done with it. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to start doing this project. But next major step of this project is either slabbing up the rest of this place or attempting, and I say attempting, to tear it all down. And I've tore down another fortress before, but I think this one just looks so cool the way it's left, so I kind of just want to slab it. How did you get down here? Hopefully he fell down here and I didn't miss a spawn slot. I'm pretty sure I've covered everything though. But I went through a whole lot of fire resistant potions, and last night did suck. I had an encounter where sadly my potion box that had a whole bunch of fire resistance potions, yeah, that died in fire. I went to break it and a blaze shot at me as I broke it, and he lit the ground on fire as it hit the ground and died. It was very sad. I will miss my potion box, but I did make a new one. And I filled it with some more potions, so that's always good. I bet I'm not going to get any more skulls now, am I? Alright, so the goal of this episode, I know I really want to build the main farm that we're going to be building, which is a NEM bomb design. I might have already said that last episode. But what I want to do this episode is work on this really long strip here. And I want to flatten it all out and make it big enough to make a farm there. But where we plan to build the final farm will be right up here. Ooh. He's going to kill me. I want to build the final farm up here. Am I actually going to die? I might. Ooh. I want to build the final farm up here at this square, or at this crossroad, because it's the highest one up. I feel like that might be a good spot to do it in. Now there are other crossroads like this one. There's plenty of crossroads around here. This is so much fun to fly through, by the way. But I want to focus on just getting one that'll get us enough skulls for now. Or I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But if we want to go for the big farm straight away, what I'm going to have to do for that is going to be very, very long-winded because I need a whole bunch, and I mean a whole bunch of slime balls before we can build that one. I'm never going to get away with not getting hit by that, am I? But I don't know if I showed like how far the actual flight is from the main nether hub. Am I flying the right way? But it's right from over here, and then we go up through this area. I think right down here. Yep, here's our air quotes nether hub. So it's quite close by, which is very exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try and collect up a whole bunch of nether brick because I have like none right now. I have a shulker full. I had a shulker full. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and rebuild that. Also, sad news, I broke my silk touch pickaxe and I had to make a new one. But for digging out all of the netherrack, I just went and bought a whole bunch of these from our villager, since they were only like 8 emeralds, 8 or 9. So I bought a full shulker box full here, and those will insta-break netherrack. So yeah, I just went with those and I just let them break, so that way I didn't have to worry about going and healing them or anything. And there's slabs and carpet in here because we prevented gas spawns, so there's no more gas going to be spawning in this area. And another thing is we have enough gas tiers now that we can actually go ahead and respawn the ender dragon, I think 3 more times. So we might be doing that for some more wings soon. But anyway, guys, I am going to go ahead and crack on with the nether fortress and, yeah, go place a bunch of nether brick, probably go mine a bunch, and hopefully we can get a nice platform set up, or I'm at least going to try and place slabs on most of the spots that we're not going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick and make only like one section of that fortress spawnable. So this is where I am planning on setting up shop here. So I have my shulker chests down and stuff, and this is what we're going to do to the most of this fortress. We're going to just place nether brick right on top of it so it continues to look exactly the same. I really want to just preserve this fortress or the best I can, because I think it looks really cool when you have a fortress out in the lava like this, and we might do a lot of things to just keep this fortress intact the best I possibly can. But yeah, if you keep, if you just toss these slabs on top of it like this, it looks like it's the exact same as what it originally was, but you're still blocking the spawns, which is super nice. Okay, I think those are all slabs there. Yep. And it just gets a little bit confusing sometimes when you're going to place slabs. You're not entirely sure. Did I already place slabs there? I don't know. So it does get to be a little bit of a pain. I've done this before, but I really like the way it looks when you have it done to the entire fortress. So we're going to try and force all the spawns to only be on those 2 platforms in the middle, and it shouldn't be too difficult to clear up them, because once we kill them all off on the platforms in the middle, it should be fairly easy to get back there and prevent more from spawning. So I'm not too concerned about continuing the rest of the fortress and blocking spawns before. Is that a half slab? Nope. But yeah, I'm gonna just crack on with this and probably have to make several stops, but I'm looking forward to this. Guys, look at all the mobs. Like, there's so many blazes here. I can't even believe it. Like, we must really have knocked out a lot of spawning spaces. Like, there's nothing but blazes here in this fortress. It's crazy. And I double checked. I don't think there actually is 3 spawners. I thought there was, but it looks like there's just the 2. But wow, the amount of blazes here is just crazy. Like, I've never seen this many blazes in one area except when I made a blaze farm and was AFK there, and my sword broke and I wasn't actually killing any of them. And I came back and there was just so many there. It was hilarious. But like, These are just all naturally spawned ones, which is crazy. I'm so glad I have so many fire resistance potions. Like, if I didn't have all the fire resistance that I did, oh, this would be so bad. Just, like, mining out the blocks that I did last night was pain. By the way, guys, if you want to see how many netherrack I mined, the number is impressive, and I'm kind of proud of myself with how much I did in one night. In fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop into statistics real quick and show you guys how much mining I did. I reached that one? Okay, good. I think I can just... Come on, wings. No, wings don't want to help me there. Oh. Maybe that's why wings didn't want to help. It was too tall. Anyway, I'm going to pop into statistics right now. And we're going to go to items and then times mined. Netherrack is 80,000. Oh, it's just crazy. And I've only picked up 8,000. Oh, dropped. I've only picked up 12,000. I did toss a lot of it during this, though. But yeah, I'm just going to continue on and try to ignore these guys. Pretend they're not everywhere around me. Oh. To be fair, we have quite a decent chunk of the fortress. This one doesn't have a lot of interior areas, so that should be a breeze. Have you ever just looked at a nether fortress and thought to yourself, what would this look like if there were no mobs in it and if it was half a block taller? Because I thought that to myself. And I covered the entire thing with half slabs. So the only spawnable spots are over here on top of my shulker boxes, which is hilarious. I didn't realize mobs could spawn up there till today. So I learned something new. And mobs can spawn on the blaze spawners still, but otherwise... Ooh, wither skeleton, where are you at? Means I missed a spawning spot. Not sure where I hear him at. Oh. Is there an inside here? There must be a spot inside here. Interesting. There is. Look at that. Ooh, there's multiple. Are there any more? Look at that. That is so strange. Looks like it attempted to like spawn a gate here. It's interesting. I still have fire resistance on because I get scared of this place, but that is so strange. Okay, so that's another spawning spot gone. So it's been quite a while since the last clip I recorded, but I've been messing around with the resolution and stuff, so I think this should have a little bit better of a look to it now when you guys are watching. I hope it looks better. Anyway, I went ahead and I spawned the wither last night. I was like, I just want to get a beacon so I can crack on with getting some stuff dug out, and there were accidents, a few accidents. Anyway, that's not what I want to show right now. Who actually got him? I want to head over to our wither fortress real quick, and nether fortress. Just show that I did a few things over here. And one of the things that you can probably already see is I put some blue ice up here and covered it all in carpet. So I wanted to make sure that mobs could spawn on blue ice around carpet halfway through and put down slabs. But I want to make sure that mobs could spawn all the way through. So I went ahead and put it up here, walked away, came back, and mobs definitely spawn up here. Lots of them. So that's great. And I was looking in a creative world. I made a backup of this world, and I'm just going to go ahead, or not a backup of this world, I downloaded a backup of this world. So I'm just going to go ahead and look at that real quick. I went to the Vanilla Tweaks website where we got the data packs. Xuma does those in his team. I think I got that right. Anyway, there's this draw sphere, and as you can see, this would be the center. Apparently, you can go into that when you're in spectator mode. I guess it's an entity. And then there is the sphere around us to show anywhere mobs can spawn, and anywhere outside the sphere mobs can't spawn. And if you look at it, so this is just a really rough spot of where I figured our AFK spot would be. It'd probably realistically be down lower in the lava, I think. It would probably be more like down here. So, let's see, what's that called? Function. Oh, that's right. No cheats on here. Function. SS. Let's see, there's a remove blue sphere. So we'll do that. Now it's gone. Then we'll do function SS. Where is that? We'll do a green sphere here. Oh, gotta press tab. Anyway, so this is where I figure our AFK spot will be more than likely. And I also looked around in here. There's like all the caves under the lava have lava inside them. Like, all of them do. So, that would kind of be the center of our AFK location, I think, roughly. And then this would be the sphere where everything can spawn, or can't spawn, I should say, because we have the entire thing pretty much already perimeter. Like, you can see there's a few blocks here that I'd have to chip out, but that's nothing. Like, we did the bulk of it, and blocks here I'd have to chip out. I'm trying to remember the locations that need to be chipped out. I believe the majority of this chunk needs to go. That's also inside the other sphere that I did earlier. So, I'm not sure where the AFK position is exactly yet. I think I want to build the farm and get the AFK position down before I go ahead and start ripping everything out. But, as you can see, this fortress spawned in, like, the most amazing spot ever. And when I even go up into the ceiling, there's really nowhere up here either. Like, there's a few bits and pieces like this that could be plugged up, but at the same time, there's such small areas, I don't think they're even really going to affect the mob cap. So, yeah, we're going to be building the Nembomb farm. If you have ever watched Iskall85 video, he also built this farm in Hermitcraft Season 6, the current running season. And when I seen that, I was like, I have to build this. And I attempted to build it before on a different realm, and it didn't go too well for me because basically, give a little bit of backstory. I had satellite internet for the longest of time, and I was trying to play on a realm with some friends, and because I had satellite internet, it was going really bad. But recently, I got actual decent internet. It's still DSL internet, but it's good enough to actually play online and have a full ping bar. So that's what really matters. I've been able to really enjoy myself since this realm was launched, and the main reason why I couldn't like record in single player or anything, because I would have done that, but like I said, my computer is kind of a potato. So yeah, if I'm playing on a server or on a realm like this, it's way easier for me to actually play the game. It's much more enjoyable too, because I don't have to worry about my computer suffering from loading the world and stuff. I mean, that's all on the server side of this, so that's the nice thing about that. The client's not really doing anything except rendering where the blocks are. So the other thing that we're going to do today is head over to where the slime farm is. Yeah, I kind of dug out the slime farm again. So, this is working a little bit differently than it was before, I guess. Because I went ahead and went into a single player world using the Bounding Box mod, Bounding Box Reloaded, I think it's called. And I originally was actually building inside a slime farm, or slime chunk. This is here, 100% a slime chunk, and yeah, I traded up some emeralds, I went ahead and made the full beacon. Now, like I said with the wither, mistakes were made. Mistakes were very much so made, because I was just going to go ahead and just place it inside like the bedrock underneath the portal in the end, and just let it get trapped so I could kill it that way. That did not happen. That did not happen at all. I placed it, it came out, it attacked me. If I didn't have the Smite 5 axe, I think that's 5, right? If I didn't have the Smite axe, I would have died 1,000 times over, because, yeah, that was horrible. I had, like, 3 deaths from him, and thankfully he didn't destroy any of my items. I was really fortunate there. And I know what you guys are thinking, why didn't I record it? Well, because I was going to do a sneaky little cheaty kill it in the bedrock, and then, yeah, just build a beacon so I could get the beacon out of the way. We still have 3 more Wither Skeleton Skulls, so I could fight it on camera again. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dig this hole down and get this all the way down to bedrock. The slime farm goes well, so there's definitely been some slime spawning below me. I went down there and killed a few, got 40 slime balls, and it's so nice to have the slime farm kind of operational. Alright, so the slime farm is finished. Yep. Before you ask about my levels, let's just say that I am coming to you from the future. Yes. So the slime farm currently has been finished for around 4 days, I think. But when I was in editing, I realized I never actually recorded a clip of this. I'm not sure how I managed to not do that, but and then the end of the video actually was no sound, and I was aware of this, and I never remembered to actually record another clip for the end of that. So yeah, I'm here doing it from the future. So yeah, this is kind of like a preview of what's to come. You can see how I got all these levels if you stick around for a few more episodes. But everyone, I believe that will be the end of this episode here, because we started working on our Nether Fortress farm, and we finished the slime ball farm. And I guess I could do a little bit of showing around what was done. Ooh, there are just slime balls chilling down here. That is hilarious. Look how many we just picked up. I've not been over here for a while. But anyway, we're going to pop into here. Oh, it's backed up. That's why. So this is how effective the slime farm is once it's finished. And here is the clock that goes ahead, and I think it has like 4 stacks of items, and it'll go and launch off and collect all these things and bring them back. And yeah, it's a pretty sweet farm. But like I said, I'm coming to you from the future, so I can't really stick around here too long. I don't want to spoil anything. But this slime farm works perfectly. It's worked great. It just worked amazingly. But I hope you guys do stick around for the next couple of episodes that are coming up, and get to see how I got all these levels, because it is quite the interesting tale. And now it's getting dark, so I do believe, whoa, I don't actually ever fly like this, so I do believe this is a good spot to end the episode on. I hope everyone truly did enjoy it. Whoa. Oh, it looks so strange. But if you did enjoy it, please feel free to leave a like or even subscribe. And I will see you next time.